Hello everybody and welcome back to the Triathlon Knockout League Season 2, and today we are back for event number 7 and therefore the penultimate event of the season. It will be the first event of stage 4, just 8 marbles remain in contention and we'll fight on this track. Today we see the racetrack, the bumpy slope and then the straight sections used in this course, and it will be for sure a fun track for our competitors to compete here today. And let's see the format. We see 4 duels, 1v1, best of 5 rounds will advance, so it will be 3 wins needed to transfer to the final, and the final will be just 1 race for the medals. We see the point system on the right side of our screen, and this is going to be a fun event. We see the duels, they were determined by the standings: Pistachio versus Hellraiser, Fadeaway versus Jigsaw, then Vampire versus Urbis, and Pit Viper versus Dandy. So we see the standings: Hellraiser and Jigsaw close up top, and Urbis and Dandy a bit far behind, and the others also trying to get good points today. And the first duel of the day: Hellraiser versus Pistachio's leader versus the 8th seeded marble. Pistachio just took a gold medal in event number 6 and barely survived to the stage. Hellraiser is in the lead of the straight, but Pistachio will be making a move for the win and will take the race victory, and Hellraiser got stuck on the bumpy slope section. After leading this race, they took the lead on the beginning of the bumpy slope with a great move there, but then look at that, getting stuck. Even a nudge by Pistachio was not enough to stay in the race. Pistachio takes the early lead. They still need 2 more wins to advance. Will Hellraiser fight back? Let's see. Hellraiser is in the early lead of this race, and we'll see if Pistachio is able to fight back. Not at all, but Hellraiser gets stuck, but now he's launched. Can Pistachio still make it? And yes, they will. Pistachio, this was a beautiful race, coming back from trailing behind on the racetrack section, then clearing the deficit in the bumpy slope, then dislodging Hellraiser and making a move in the final portion of the bumpy slope and taking the second race victory. And now they're just 1 race away from transferring to the final. Hellraiser will need an absolute miracle to win here today. They need to win 3 races in a row. Pistachio is in the lead of race 3 so far. Now Hellraiser retakes it, but will it be enough? No, it's not enough, because Pistachio was on the near side of the bumpy slope and takes the victory and an upset sweep here. The 8th seeded marble just destroyed here our leader today, and Hellraiser got absolutely demolished on this track. No chance against Pistachio, and we head into duel B, Jigsaw versus Fadeaway here. The 2nd seed versus the number 7 seed here, and Fadeaway is in the early lead of this race so far, and they are still keeping. Jigsaw is trying to fight back. Oh, they got blocked by Fadeaway in the yellow portion of the bumpy slope and got stuck. Fadeaway once again using some tactic moves here on this track, blocking Jigsaw. They couldn't avoid Fadeaway at all on this track, bumping into them twice and then coming to a stop. Jigsaw is 1 point behind at the moment. They will need to fight back in this one. Fadeaway is in the lead here in the racetrack section, but Jigsaw is yet so close. Fadeaway is in the lead, but Fadeaway can't keep it. Jigsaw was having a brilliant charge down the bumpy slope and wins this race to tie the series up and get back into this. And here we see Fadeaway taking the far line, but Jigsaw with a brilliant charge of speed there down the yellow and the green portions to take the win in this race. And it's now the 3rd one who will get the first series point and be the closest to advancing. Fadeaway is once again in the early lead, but will they be able to keep it on the racetrack section? They're in the big lead, but now once again taking the far side of the second. Oh, they got stuck. Jigsaw just casually finishes this race. The DNF by Fadeaway gives them a 3-point victory here, and the blue marble will take the 2nd point and take the lead of the series, and now they're just 1 race away from advancing. Fadeaway will need to win 2 in a row to save themselves in this series. Let's see, will they be able to do that? Fadeaway is once again in the early lead. They led all 4 races but couldn't keep it in the bumpy slope. And once again Jigsaw is making a charge down the near side. Fadeaway is closer this time, but still not enough. Jigsaw will take the third race victory and advance from the series into the finals. And with Hellraiser being out, Jigsaw making the move to the final is a very important moment for our standings. Fadeaway with just 1 point, they will beat Hellraiser in the event. Results will be determined by the number of 1 rounds and then the best time if there are ties. And now Urbis versus Vampire, we see them racing. 3rd versus 6th seeded in the championship. Urbis just took a bronze medal in the last event. Vampire leading this first round though, and Urbis is very close but not enough in this race. It was Vampire's lead for the whole time, and they led for the whole distance in all sections of the course, and I think the well-deserved point here by the Black Marble. Vampire had a gold medal in event number 5, so they would love some momentum going in this one. Urbis is 1 point down. Can they come back in this series? Let's see. Vampire is leading once more, and this time the gap is a bit more, but Urbis charging down the further side and making a great move down the outside and winning the race. Let's see it in replay. Very fast time by Urbis there to take their first points and tie the game up. Let's see, nearly by the center, a dangerous point to get stuck on this course, but Urbis makes the move, brilliant charge of speed, and takes their first point victory. It's now all tied up. We'll see who will be in the lead after this one. Race 3 is underway. Vampire is leading. Urbis is 2nd yet again, and bumpy slope will matter the most. Urbis makes the move, but Vampire got stuck. Urbis will take their 2nd point victory in this one. And once again, a great charge down the section by Urbis, covering a great distance in just a few seconds. And Vampire just getting stuck, can't get it done at all in this race. But now Duel 4, Vampire will need to win this if they want to advance. Urbis just needs 1 more race to go to the finals once more. And here we see Urbis in the lead. Vampire makes a charge back, right to stop, but Urbis with a better exit to the green portion of the bumpy slope and makes their way to win the race. Urbis will transfer to the finals. What a great battle here in this final race. Vampire was in a brief lead, taking Urbis, trying to stop Urbis on the track, but the White Marble was still able to come back there. Dandy versus Pit Viper, 1st versus 5th seeded marbles in the bracket, and Pit Viper is in the early lead of this race. Dandy, the season 1 champion, is trying to defend their title today, and they will not be able to win the first race. Pit Viper with a great move down the green portion of the bumpy slope and taking their first point and the lead of this battle. Look at that, Dandy tried to come back by the middle line. Then Pit Viper was still able to claim this victory, keeping their first point to them. Then now second to all of this battle, Pit Viper with a very big lead in the racetrack section, having a great block to Dandy, but Dandy is trying to come back, and they will be able to, because Pit Viper is stuck in the middle of the course of the green portion, and Dandy with a brilliant comeback there. Pit Viper was having a very big lead. Dandy was coming back hugely in this bumpy slope section, but Viper getting stuck was a crucial moment because Dandy could not have catch up if they didn't get stuck in this portion of this track. And now race number 3 is underway. Dandy is in the early lead and will be able to keep it. Let's see. And Dandy will be in the lead and in the win of this race. The 2nd point to the season 1 champion, and they are now just 1 point away from transferring into the finals. Pit Viper will have to win 2 races in a row if they want to still transfer and try to fight for this gold medal today. Dandy will need to just keep it safe in one of the races. And duel number 4, let's see, will they get to full distance in all 5 duels? Will be Pit Viper able to tie the game up? Dandy is in the lead, but now Pit Viper is taking the victory here, because Dandy got stuck in the middle of the course and Pit Viper ties the game up. It will be down to the deciding run of this duel here in event number 7. Pit Viper will be able to go to full distance and try to snatch the final placement from Dandy. Let's see the final duel of this round. Let's go. Pit Viper is in the lead. Dandy is very close behind them. In the racetrack section, he will be able to win in the bumpy slope. Pit Viper in the big lead, but they are slowly traveling, and Dandy was having a brilliant charge down the final portions of the bumpy slope and makes it on the near line of this course. Pit Viper just had a very big lead, but choked it in the final moment. Dandy with a clean exit from the bumpy slope to the racetrack and making it down. Pit Viper is best of the rest, and Vampire and Fadeaway 6 and 7 Hellraiser is in dead last in this event. But now the final, Pistachio, Jigsaw and Urbis will be racing down the line for the gold medal. Pistachio is in the big lead, and Dandy and Urbis and Jigsaw in the racetrack section. 3 marbles gold. Dandy is in the lead, but Pistachio makes a move and wins the race. Back-to-back victories for Pistachio, once again having the gold medal. And what a great race it was. Pistachio nearly choked it in the bumpy slope. It was a very big lead, but Dandy and Jigsaw both caught up and had a lead at some brief moment. Pistachio was third, but then comes around Dandy in just the final moment of that green portion of the bumpy slope and takes the victory. Dandy will still be having silver and very happy with that, I believe. Jigsaw with the bronze and Hellraiser getting lost with that is very important for our championship standings. We will see those briefly, but now let's celebrate the podium. Dandy, Pistachio and Jigsaw will be enjoying it once more this season. And now it's time to see the standings. Jigsaw takes the lead from Hellraiser, and look at that, just 2 marbles are eligible to win this championship. 6 points in between them. Dandy, Urbis, Pistachio and Pit Viper are still able to podium. Vampire and Fadeaway are eliminated from contention for the podium spots. It will be a fun finale. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for event number 8 of the TKL Season 2.